Daquan, good to see you.
Hey,
How much do you weigh? The other guys were huge. They're big dudes. How big are you?
I weigh 250.
You got it covered well. You 250 man comes in, you hide it pretty well. You've covered it well. What kind of years have been for you?
It's been fun, exciting, because I came from Southwest, and like we really didn't win many games like that, but it was still a good atmosphere to be there. So, and coming here was kind of easy because I know most of the kids here because I did go to the same middle school with them. So it's been fun.
When you came over, well, you're also an offensive lineman over at Southwest, offensive lineman there. So no position change.
No position change.
Everything pretty much the same as far as that goes. How about this winning? What's this winning been like for you? Getting all these victories. You guys got 4 already.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Has there been one game you liked over maybe another? Your favorite win this year?
Central.
Beating Central felt good then, right? Yeah. I bet that offensive line probably got together in the huddle during that game. You guys stayed together as a unit and just drove those guys probably off the ball and down the field, I imagine. What's your favorite play on the offensive side?
My favorite play would have to be when we run bingo. That's my favorite play.
Give me that one again.
It's a play. It's called we call it bingo.
Bingo. Okay, gotcha.
It's pretty fun because I play guard and I have to pull all the way around like the quarterback and kick out the corner, and it's kind of fun to get moving around like that.
It's kind of fun when you kind of stretch your position out. Offensive line is not a bad position. It's fun to be there, but if you're just blocking straight ahead all day long,
it gets boring.
It's almost like you're hitting the slit. You're right. I told you, Coach, earlier, the fun part about that position there is when you get to go downfield and go block those defensive backs. The last thing a defensive back wants to see is a 250-pound offensive lineman coming downfield, and the play's way over there on the other side of the field. It's nowhere near you guys, and you're driving them toward the parking lot maybe. And that's satisfaction on offensive line guys' part, that he can get down and do those kind of things. How about your running backs? What impresses you most about the guys backing you up, your runners?
Running backs, the fact that all of them, they have all of our running backs have good speed. I like that because that way we still have to block for a while, but they don't keep us blocking for too long. So we block for about
2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Those guys are out there and gone, and then you can
move upfield.
Since you guys run so much, there's not to worry too about being past line of scrimmage on some of these crazy pass plays. You know, the pass play offensive line, as you well know, they got to hold their block and then get downfield later. You guys just go downfield all the time, keep going. Hold that block 2 or 3 seconds and go get maybe go get a defensive back like we talked about earlier.
Yep.
Have you ever had a chance to score a touchdown?
When I played for Southwest, I had played fullback for one play, and it was against Central. And we did a fullback dive, and I think I got like a 30-yarder touchdown.
Wow, that's just breaking it all down, that's a pretty good dive right there. 30 yards, not bad at all. That felt good that night, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now, when you scored the touchdown, because I was talking to a guy earlier during the show about this, after you scored, how did you present the ball to the referee?
Well, one thing being at Southwest taught me was to win with class. So I just walked the ball over to him, and then when I got to the sideline with my teammates, then I celebrated.
Celebrated, then just hand it to the ref, did celebration for later. I tell you, Southwest got some good kids. Got that Jaron Rayleigh, he's doing pretty well over there. Quarterback not doing too bad. But was over at Andrews, playing Andrews now, your quarterback is Bailey Willis.
Yeah.
Talk about your quarterback. What kind of player is he?
That's my friend right there, Bailey. He can throw, but I think if we do more passing plays, we would be more of a threat than what we are now if we would establish a little more passes down the field. Because right now when teams watch film on us, they think to watch the run. If we stop the run, they beat us. But I think we had that passing game, we'll be a dual threat team.
So you guys probably, in some ways, you guys hadn't even really scratched the surface. You guys could do a lot more things, more versatile your offense the way it is.
Yeah.
As far as a wing T goes, there's a lot of different directions those backs are going. You're using a lot of different backs at the same time. Is it the same way with the offensive line? Are you guys doing a bunch of different schemes or just basically standard blocking?
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of different schemes. We have, we run a lot of jet. We have plays where one guard pulls with the tight end and the other guard down blocks. We have plays where both guards pull. We have a lot. And then we have adjustments where the guard will go straight upfield and the tackle will pull. So we do a lot of different things as far as blocking schemes go.
You said maybe the Central game was your favorite game, the favorite win this year. You think it was the best team win as well?
Oh yeah, that was the most physical game I've ever seen any of us play.
Wow, so it all came together that night.
Yeah.
Why do you think, I asked the coach about this, how did you guys, I mean, this had to be crazy for you too. The only loss was the Southwest Guilford of all things. That had to be crazy.
Yeah, it was weird walking down the line, like some of my friends.
Hands, guys just beat you, and you used to be on the same team with those guys.
Yeah, it was awkward, but and I'm still friends with all of them, so it wasn't like that much of a hard feeling.
It's a learning process too. I mean, you learn something every day. What's the thing you've learned the most about this year playing offensive line for Andrews? What do you learn the most?
Do your job and everything falling apart. If you do your job and everybody else sees you doing your job, then eventually they'll start doing it right. And when you're all clicked, then at the end of the day,
how far do you see this team going? How far can you guys go, you think?
I feel like we can go all the way this year.
You guys are motivated to win that state championship, but I guess by the team having won it a couple of years ago, Andrews knows as a school they can win this title. Now it's up to win this title again with a different group of guys, you guys this year, and it can be done now.
Yeah.
What have you learned a lot from Coach McCoy? What's Coach McCoy taught you? This is your first year working with him, I guess?
Yes, sir.
What have you learned from him?
He's taught me a lot, to be honest, and if I had to pick one thing that he's really taught me is to don't get too far ahead of yourself and stop looking. He told us, since we beat Central, he was telling us at practice that game was over with, we had a nice win, and not to look in the rearview mirror anymore, because you can't drive looking backwards all the time.
That's pretty good. Can't drive looking backwards, plus you, like you say, you can't overlook your next opponent, Smith. If you guys continue to celebrate the Central game and not get it out of your system, you could run the Smith, and that'd be devastating to lose the team. Nothing against Smith, but you don't want to lose a game after a big win. You want to keep rolling now.
Yeah.
Because this is your last non-conference game coming up, right? You guys are almost to the conference now.
I think that's what motivates us, because having that we lost to Southwest our first game, and then hearing how everybody started doubting us after that, like they actually predicted that we would lose to Reedsville 48-3, and we ended up turning it around and beating them 48-3.
That's what the shocker was. When I was doing the game that night on our broadcast on our website, our man gave us the score. I said, wait a minute, check that score again, make sure you got that right. We were shocked because Reedsville was coming in. They're a 2A team just like you guys
undefeated,
but highly ranked in the state. And now you guys in the AP poll, at least this week, you guys are ranked number 9 in the state, so that's got to feel pretty good too.
Yeah.
A lot of people say don't look at those polls. I mean, I have to because I want to do something. It gives you a little bit of feeling like a satisfaction saying that your hard work has accomplished something there too.
Yeah.
Kind of establish those kind of short-term goals. Long-term goal, state title. Short-term goal, I guess next is win the conference.
Yes, sir.
Any idea who the toughest conference teams might be this year?
Andrews and Southwest kind of have they have different conference opponents, I guess. So the teams that we're getting ready to go into and face, I've never played before.
Yeah, guys like Randleman and Eastern Randolph, and maybe some more of those country schools. You got to get kind of country tough against those country guys. You get down around Eastern Randolph and Randleman especially. Those guys are definitely going to be tough. You guys got some good challenge. What about asked other guys this too? What about your offensive line coach, Coach Rob? What does he taught you?
Coach Rob. He's taught us a lot too. He's he's like the heart of the O-line, to be honest. He keeps everybody moving. He makes sure that everybody's doing their job. He never lets you go out there looking like you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, my coach told me he was going on offensive line. He told me, I always remember those things they tell you. He told me a couple of different things, so I'll give you at least a couple of them. He always told us, he said, do something even if it's wrong. Go out there and make a move. If you don't move an offensive line when the ball is snapped, you blow the whole play up. So go ahead and do something. If you make a mistake, do it and you'll correct it later.
Yeah.
But be moving, be doing something to help that team. He also told us this too. He said his way or trailways. That was one of his favorite statements. His way or the trailways bus, out of there and gone. Daquan Leggett with us. What can you do to still improve your game the rest of this year? How can your game get better?
I can work on learning my plays a little bit more, planning out my steps a little bit more, working on my footwork. I feel like I need work on that.
What do you like most about playing that offensive line? What's the most fun part about that position and satisfying part about that position?
It's the start of the contact and the end of the contact.
Is there a personal, all about contact. Is there something about a satisfying point if you can knock the other guy on his back flatly? Is that satisfying?
Oh, yeah. Whenever I get a pancake, I feel like not only have I did my job, but if I got a pancake, it's letting the other guy know that it's going to be a long night. And
you got to establish things early in that game with that guy on the other side of the ball. Because he gets the advantage early, you're going to be in some trouble maybe later. You don't want to be the weak link on that offensive line. Because you guys that's a key thing this team this year. You got yourself and your teammates, and you guys got a very good offensive line.
Yeah.
Who are we leaving out tonight? We got the three of you here tonight. We got you, got Mr. Hill.
We got
Davis.
me, my friends Brian Hill, Deontay Davis. We have Aramis Watkins and Jacoby Kirby.
Are those guys younger guys? Are they?
No, they're seniors.
They're seniors. So are they all seniors?
Mm-hmm. All 5 of us are seniors.
That is a wild thing to have there because you got that whole group of, it's almost like having the 4 horsemen. You guys got the 5 horsemen up front. They're all seniors. A senior, the best thing you got to have too, you got to knock on wood. You guys got to stay healthy. That's a key thing this year too. Don't have any injuries at all. That's a luxury to have. You got a senior offensive line, and plus, other than yourself, but you know these guys before.
Yeah.
You know each other. And a lot of these guys have played together for a while too, knowing each other's moves. That's key. Was that different having to learn your teammates' moves, or is it pretty much the same as you've seen before?
Oh, it's pretty much the same as I've seen before coming in.
What too much new?
Yeah.
Too much new there. What do you like about High Point Andrews as a school? I mean, you're going to class every day, taking these courses, getting ready to graduate. What do you like about High Point Andrews as a school?
As a school, I would say I have to like the teachers. I like the teachers here a lot. They don't give up on you, and they're like more, I don't want to say like into it, but like they know more like what kids like nowadays. Like,
they're aware of what you got going on, what you need the help you need. Do you have a favorite class over there?
I'll probably have to say American history too. It's just because Coach Rob teaches it.
He's a pretty good teacher, I think.
Oh yeah.
With that Davidson background, he told us about that a couple years ago. Having gone to Davidson, I think he went to school there. If I'm not
Yeah, he
mistaken.
went to school there.
Hey, anybody goes to Davidson, I'm going to shake their hand. There's a lot of heavy education down there, and he might have had some offers at some of those Ivy League schools too. But you got that. Again, got to shake their hand. What do you want to do next year?
Next year, I'm hoping this year I can close out a scholarship with the team and hopefully play college ball and go from there.
Have you got any offers yet, or you talked to any schools?
I've talked to, I think, I've only talked to 2. I've talked to a guy from Iowa and Pembroke.
UNC Pembroke's not a bad choice. Got the kid, if I remember these names correctly, the kid Khalil Vance is at Pembroke from Dudley. Plus, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to throw one out there for you probably know of. Rick Mack.
Yeah.
Rick Mack, the Mack Attack. He's a good kid. I always like Rick Mack. Small guy, but a hard-working guy. And he was a High Point Christian guy, plus a Southwest Guilford guy. I think he was a High Point Christian, came back to Southwest and played good at the end. Good kid. Enjoyed it. What about the 2 little basketball runners over there? What about basketball guys at Southwest Guilford? Langley. Did you ever know the Langley kids?
The Langley twins?
Yeah, Langley twins, yeah. And plus a lot of Langleys at Southwest in basketball. To me, they're working the football program, but boy, they have been a basketball school over there over the years as well, too. Do you play any other sports?
Not officially. I do have an interest in playing basketball, but I haven't played for a school or anything.
So you have to brush up on your basketball a little bit and get back into it again.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the offers, Iowa and also UNC Pembroke. Had a chance to visit either one of those schools, though Iowa's way out there.
I've been to UNC Pembroke before, but I've just talked to the guy from Iowa. He's been down here. I think he visited a Southwest game when we played Southern Alamance, and he was
So you started some communication with them maybe even last year.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You remember these High Point Andrews guys? I know you just got there this year, but you probably heard about some of these players in the past. Ever heard of Tony Washington?
No.
Wide receiver, just got a job with the Jacksonville Jaguars. What about Marcus Gilchrist? Have you heard of Marcus?
I've heard of him, but I've never really met him or anything.
He's with the New York Jets now. Got a job with the Jets. Got Johnny Evans. He was a great quarterback. Quarterbacked Andrews to at least 1 or maybe 2 state championships back in the day. You got Ted Brown, who was a running back at Andrews, best running back that ever played for Andrews. You got some good running backs this year. We talked about Mr. Steele, Mr. Cherry, Mr. Brown, and all those great running backs. But if you ask me, and no disrespect for your teammates, boy, Ted Brown was something crazy. Number 23, he was at NC State. He ran for the ball back in the mid-'70s and still has the ACC's all-time rushing record. Hasn't been beaten yet. It's the only way that record could change if the Pitt Panthers just won the ACC a couple years ago. They had got in with Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett was there. If they allowed his records to be registered, they may break Ted's. But Ted Brown out of High Point Andrews, one of the all-time greats. And mentioned Tony Washington, Gilchrist, some of those guys. Who do you, of all the football players locally you follow, who's the guy you remember the most that played at these different schools? Southwest, Andrews? Anybody was kind of like a guy you looked up to, kind of a role model? So I might want to be like that guy one day. Anybody you remember?
Not from High Point, Andrews, or any other school, to be honest. If I had to pick somebody, though, I would probably pick. You said local, but I don't really
It
know.
doesn't be local. Tell me a name out there.
Oh, well, if I had to pick anybody, I would probably have to pick one of my closest. Well, he's my cousin-in-law, and he plays for St. Louis Rams, Isaiah Ferguson.
Where's he at? What college?
I think he went to. I want to say, I don't know. I would have to ask him.
He's not from around here, though.
No, he's not.
Isaiah Ferguson.
He's from New York. That's where I'm from.
You got some, are you from New York also? How long you been down here?
Since I was 9.
Yeah, we always get some guys on these shows and we see at the different schools that have moved here. Eric Ebron, never heard of Eric, plays Detroit Lions, number 85, come out of Smith. Anyway, Eric's from New Jersey. He went to Smith. He played with Coach Jamel Miller over at Smith. But Ebron, he's, I know you've heard of Ebron, probably down the road somewhere. Got Ebron, got Keenan Allen. Ever heard of Keenan Allen?
Oh, yeah, Keenan
Keenan
Allen.
out of Northern Guilford,
Yeah.
playing for the Chargers. Got Allen, we got Ebron, we got David Amerson, Redskins. Now he's the Oakland Raiders. Came out of Dudley. He's another kid.
Yeah, I've heard of him too.
Heard of David. And we got, like you mentioned, Tony Washington now with the Jacksonville Jaguars, plus Gilchrist. Got some good local talent playing some pro. Do you have a favorite pro team? Pro football? Watch a bunch of that?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Like the Steelers. If I remember correctly,
We play tonight.
yeah, and plus they got a new quarterback too, right?
Michael Vick.
You gotta like that. That's an interesting move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, I always liked Michael Vick for some reason because Michael Vick got in a lot of trouble with his dogs,
Yeah.
but he hung in there. And, I mean, some guys could say, well, you know, that made me look bad. My career's over. He didn't quit. He kept hanging around.
Yeah.
He might have went to a few different teams, but maybe, who knows, he might lead into victory tonight. I always thought out of Virginia Tech, by the way, too, another kind of a semi-local guy. Michael Vick had a brother named Marcus Vick. Marcus didn't have quite the success.
Nah, he didn't.
You remember those names? Probably.
Yeah.
You must have followed Vick pretty closely.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite quarterbacks.
If you weren't playing on that offensive line, what position? What's your other favorite? You sound like you might want to play that position too.
They have me at a backup for linebacker, but I don't
And plus, you
really.
did the running back deal over at Southwest. one time.
Fullback.
Well, yeah, fullback. So maybe you do want to play a little bit linebacker, backup.
Yeah.
Okay. In your opinion, who's your top defensive player on that Andrews team right now? Somebody got to give a shout out to that defense. Because we had a couple of shout outs earlier. You've got a defensive player?
Probably I gotta give a shout out to Daquan Sturgis.
Daquan Sturgis, okay.
Yeah.
What positions he
He
plays?
plays linebacker too.
That seems to be the most fun position on the defense, in my opinion. If I were going to play, that's where I would play.
Yeah.
Always around, right around that action, right around what's going on all the time. Linebackers right on top of it every time. So you go to college, offensive lines too, you think?
Yeah, most likely.
Pembroke will probably work good offensive line. Iowa may be a little tougher. How tall are you?
6 feet.
Got 6 feet, part 6 feet, 250. I don't know. Might be able to do a guard at Iowa. You never know.
Yeah.
It might work out. If I were, I'm not telling you where to go, but my suggestion would be Pembroke because it's still in the state, a little closer to home. And I think the opportunities might be endless. Maybe
Yeah.
if you head toward Pembroke. Get down there with Rick Mack because Rick is playing some. I know he's put up some numbers down there over the course of time. Do you have a favorite food?
Oh, pizza.
Pizza man all the way. That's your favorite meal then?
Yeah.
If you guys got the pregame meal, they're going to give you guys wings, might give you spaghetti or some other choices. You take the pizza.
Oh yeah.
You like that wing day? Because I hear Coach.
Oh yeah. Over 300 rushing
How
yards.
many times that happened this year?
Twice.
2 times so far. That's a lot of yards in one game, but I could see it happening because I think one of your backs had close to. It might have been Sherry had the big game back on.
Oh, yeah.
Sherry Brown had the big game back on Monday. Might have got about 150 somewhere in the neighborhood. And one guy gets 150. You guys got a good shot at 300 yards. What do you guys do after the game? What's the after the game?
After the game,
activity
it's pretty much everybody. Most of the players, we just go home, relax, try to rest up, and recover from
Especially if it's like a Friday night, you get the
Yeah.
Saturday come up next. If it's a Monday game, you guys got to go and get to bed, get ready for school.
Oh yeah, we have to.
Have you missed any days of class yet for school this year?
No sir.
That's the goal, man. Got to go every day. Even when football season's over, the football players got to remember we can't let up now. Even though the season's over down the road, when you got that state championship and you win that title, still got to go to class every day. Got to get that education checking in.
Yes, sir.
How about a favorite dessert? Got a favorite dessert on the dessert menu?
I don't really eat sweets like that, but if I had to pick something, probably brownies.
No peach cobbler?
Nah.
How about a hush puppy? Gonna try one of those before you leave? You gotta try hush puppy. They're fresh. You gotta try those before you get out of here tonight. No doubt about that. Got a favorite TV show or favorite TV network?
Favorite TV network, probably ESPN. I like to watch a lot of, keep up on sports other than football, like basketball, baseball.
Got a favorite basketball player?
Not a favorite player. My favorite team is Brooklyn Nets.
You like the Nets? Well, that's a good choice because I guess you said you were from New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to stick with the homeboys there. Brooklyn Nets, that's a pretty good choice there, yeah, because they have some possibilities. They got a great place, that new building they got, some great building too, which that team is so new. They didn't have Jason Kidd coaching. I think he left and went toward Milwaukee.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who coaching the Nets right now. Not Brooklyn Nets. But a lot of success there. What about favorite baseball team? Your Mets?
Yankees.
Yankees. So you're a Yankees fan, not a Mets fan. Mets having a better year than the Yankees.
Oh yeah, they are.
The ball play is kind of crazy. Well, Daquan Leggett, what's your goal for the rest of this season? Other than winning the state championship, what's your goal?
The goal to let the kids underneath us know that when they come up and play varsity, that try to give them the same opportunity we can by establishing our name early. Let all these other schools know that whenever you got Andrews in your schedule, it's not just going to be a cakewalk. We're gonna come to play.
And is there anything you feel like you have to do to keep this thing in focus the rest of the way? Something you must do?
Focus, stay humble, don't get a big head. Win a couple games. Can't walk around with we can beat everybody. We gotta always play the game like it's 0-0.
And from your standpoint, we're pretty easy going, both of us right now, just talking leisurely, having a good time. Shane's Rip Tap Football in Focus. Big Thursday, got some good food, good friends at Shane's. What do you do to get pumped up once you hit that field? What switch do you flip to get that aggressive, wild, crazy nature going? Or do you just play, instead of playing crazy wild, going out of your head, you just play smart and under control?
To flip the switch, I would say I have to listen to my music. Probably whenever we have a long wide way, a couple of us on the bus, we catch a nap on the way there.
So you actually can get a little rest on the way there.
Yeah.
That's good to be that relaxed. Some people are so wired they can't relax before the game. That's good to get some rest. I guess that was probably the route and the way you guys did Reedsville, going up there.
Yeah.
A little rest on the way there. Next game is Smith. Do you guys play Friday or play Monday? What do you think?
Hopefully we play Friday, but they'll make this decision tomorrow at 1, whether it's moved to Monday or keep it on Friday. But I'd like to get a game on Friday. That way I have more time to rest up and recover.
Any injuries? No injuries, right?
We have shout out to our center, Hermes. He has a concussion, and our other side guard, he sprained his ankle in practice yesterday. So Jacoby and Hermes.
We hate those injuries a couple of days before the game.
Yeah, starters too, so.
Both starters. Those are the other two guys, among the 5. Both are a little bit dinged up a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel like they're going to be ready for the next game? I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
That concussion stuff, you got to make sure that's straight.
Yeah, they have to make sure.
You don't mess with that. But boy, I tell you what, I would talk more. We got to get you guys rolling. But thank you for being with us. Enjoyed it.
All right, thank
Hope
you.
to see you again down the road. Hope to see you maybe at UNC Pembroke with the Braves, maybe with the Iowa Hawkeyes one day. And maybe I'm watching TV some night. I'm looking on the old television, and the Brooklyn Nets are playing there. You're sitting in